Give us your perspective on where is the socialist horizon today?
Socialism is an irrepressible urge in the capitalist era. The only way for countries to develop in this, develop in a way that is roughly comparable. And I underline roughly because I don't think that countries who are developing now should try to imitate the North American lifestyle. I think it is not only very destructive, but it is also very meaningless and soulless. It doesn't actually create a better life. It may, people may have more things, but is that the purpose of life, or is it to develop the human individual as fully as possible and develop human social relations as fully as possible? So the thing is that since 1914, essentially what has happened is that we know that the only way you can develop is through some kind of socialism. And it's those countries that have been socialist that have been able to develop more or less credibly. If you are not capable of producing the political organization that revolution requires, or some sort of, and I don't necessarily think that revolutions have to come in the form of, the storming of the Bastille or the Winter Palace or what have you. They can come in a variety of forms, but unless and until, and they can take place more gradually as well, I don't have a problem with that idea. But there has to be people power. And I think that and I think there will be, because, what we are witnessing today is something quite remarkable. Even a decade ago, there was hardly a Marxist in the West to be found who would say that capitalism is exhausted. But today, the exhaustion of capitalism is so manifest that those who are still, and some of them are still saying that it is not exhausted, but they are, whistling in the wind. They are not at all credible. They're clutching at straws. So we are witnessing, so if it is not the case that markets are magically going to create prosperity for all, if people finally understand that they're not going to create prosperity for all, then the only way to create prosperity is to plan it. And the only way we can plan it in such a way that benefits all of us equally, jointly, collectively, etc., is to have a political organization that is not only able to plan, but plan for both productivity and egalitarianism, which is ultimately what socialism is about.